What up guys, Fojo here and welcome to another New World video. And this week we have an extra tip on how to make an extra 1 to 5,000 extra gold every hour with only changing one small thing and making an investment in your character and how you do things in the future on the game. But real quick, if you guys could like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would truly appreciate that, as well as leave a comment if this helped you out or if this was something that you have been doing for a while, or which one you like specifically yourself to utilize. But the one thing that I think everyone should change in their New World character is make sure to get these legendary tools. These legendary tools are game changing and they make it so you make money when you're not even thinking about it. Getting these extra motes while you harvest and gather everything. And now the legendary tools get an extra perk on them, and it's going to be giving you a certain alignment with a certain mote type, which will give you extra motes whenever you gather a certain resource. So if you have it on your pickaxe and you hit a stone, you will gain one or more motes from harvesting that one stone. And each of these motes are generally above at least 1 gold each, depending on which mote, because some are worth more depending on what they're utilized for. But having these different alignments on your tools is super useful and can make you tons of money, is worth the initial investment you're going to be putting into it. And now generally on my server, you're going to see prices of these about 20,000 gold and up, and some of the higher tier ones with some of the better alignments are going to be more money, upwards of 100,000 or so, because they're probably actually worth it in the end. But if you want to go on the lower end for a while and find one that works for you, that's what I did originally as well. I went and spent the money on one of each legendary tool that I thought was useful. I made sure to get ones that I thought were more useful and that I could utilize more often, or ones that were going to get me more of a profit generally. And to do that, you should just go look at your market, see which motes are selling for more, and make sure to correlate that with your tools to make them better utilized for what you're doing. Also, make sure if you need to make certain materials out of these motes that you make sure to find the ones that are useful for that and can utilize that to do so as well. But once you've bought these, this is literally nothing you have to do extra. It's going to gather these while you do your normal gathering anyways. It's not going to be any extra steps or anything extra you have to put into this, just the initial investment of the money you put in, and then it'll pay itself off in no time, in probably 1 or 2 gathering sessions of going out and harvesting, chopping wood, or mining, doing whatever you're doing. All you gotta do is buy the tool and utilize it to make extra gold, and over time it'll make you way more than you put into it. So maybe go out, gather a bunch of materials, use that money that you've sold those materials on to buy a tool, and then use those tools to make your money back and even more in the future. Now, I'm sure other servers will have price changes and will fluctuate a lot on these tools, so make sure to just keep an eye out. If you don't see any that are in your price range that you want to spend money on, just wait it out and wait for something that looks right for you and you can buy. You could also do rolls of your own tools to see if you want to do it that way. It could take a little bit of time that way though, so if you want to invest the time and resources that way instead, you can do that also. It may be cheaper depending on your market prices on your server, so make sure to look into that before you jump into just buying one as well. If you can make them yourself and have the gear to do so, go ahead and do that yourself and give it a shot. But I would say a lot of the time there are probably cheaper ones on the market that you can pick up real quick and not have to worry about grinding out a bunch of rolls that may or may not give you a legendary pickaxe, because these mote alignments are only on the legendaries. They're not in the lower tier tools, so make sure to check out your markets, see what the prices are on these guys, and make some extra gold without even thinking about it. But this was just a quick tip to help you guys make a little bit of extra money on New World and make life a little easier there. But if you guys could like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would truly appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. And leave a comment if this helped you out. What's your favorite alignment on your tools to use? Has this been useful for you? How much have you made from doing this? And do you enjoy having the alignment on your tools? But we'll have more videos out soon. I hope to see you there.